I've seen all types of done for you affiliate systems who had really great sales pages, but it led to crappy products ending up in people not being able to build residual income. I've seen, done for you programs where they'll just take your money by charging you anywhere from $2,000, $5,000, sometimes above $20,000 in order for you to so-called make money. And they don't even really teach anything inside of the course. And eventually that company goes down and all of your income opportunities goes with it. So in this video, I'm going to cover, in my opinion, the number one affiliate system in the world that pays 80% commissions without breaking the bank with their products that you can resell and use. And they're actually quality products that people keep. I have customers from years and years ago that have some of my products right now today. And I believe that is one of the biggest keys to actually building residual income. A lot of people scream, oh, I'm gonna build residual income, but it can't be honest because they actually been through several companies in the last few years. So they're not building a residual income, they're building a residual headache. So I'm going to show you part of this system here. Now, one thing I will say is maybe this is your first time watching one of my videos, maybe not, but in case you forgot, there's no way in the world I'm going to be able to cover everything within our system. So I take a little bit piece by piece. And so yesterday I shot a video about a simple link that you can take and promote on your own, right? So it takes away the need for, fumbling with a page, designing a capture page. It takes away the need for creating emails. It takes away the need for creating a sales page, which normally most affiliate programs do have at least a sales page. But my whole point is all of that work is gone right now for you. For the time being, I am an advocate of learning how to market. And so this just sets things up for you to get started fast while you start learning in the system. Okay, so let's go back. I'm actually in my Gold app. All of the products are under one umbrella. So basically all of the products that lead into this 80% commission, they're here. But yesterday we went to the affiliate section and we grabbed our links. I'm gonna scroll down slowly because I don't want to expose my leads names, right? But we grabbed our link and this link actually led to this page. Okay. So what actually happens to this? I already told you yesterday, they opt in, they get their emails, and everything leads to you as an affiliate. You're not having to worry about people stealing your traffic, stealing your leads. These are honest people, and we've been in business for over almost 10 years now, right? So what happens then when you drop into the system? Well, like I said, when you come into the system, I recommend that you get all products. Sometimes people get one product, sometimes people get all of the products, but my high recommendation is to get all of the products. Why? Because you'll maximize your potential to earn more, you'll maximize your potential to learn more, and you'll maximize your potential to just get results in anything that you're promoting right now. One thing I love about this, I do promote this primarily as my main thing, but it has helped me sell other products in the past. Okay, actually the first product I ever sold had nothing to do with this company because I was still trying to learn how to sell with the last company. But this system, the training that I have in here, actually helped me with that. So as I'm going around, I'm not going to blur my stuff out. Sometimes you may see me blur some stuff out to prevent you from seeing personal information, but nothing on here is like crazy personal. But ultimately what you see here is a lot of the Let's Go product where you get to take notes and stuff like that. And other ways to get to the Let's Go product, and I can go to my social. So if you decide to get in, you can definitely, go grab that link and all, but I highly advise you to come in here and introduce yourself to everybody in the system. Okay. So we have a social media site, our own social media system in here, and it's a lot that goes into this that you won't hear about today. But what we're going to talk about is what actually happens for you that you may not be able to see. I can't even really show you. I do apologize that I can't show you everything because I do own all of the products. But one thing people tend to forget is that when your folks, your leads, your new customers, actually not your leads, but your new customers, no matter what level they come in, once they fall into the system, they also fall into a system where AI can help start closing sales for them, or the system, they'll run into something to where they want to buy more products. So what do I mean by that? Well, if I were to come in here and maybe I only owned Let's Go, I would see all of the social media stuff and things like that. But every day we have a live traffic and conversions training where people get to come onto the meeting and they get to log in and they get to see successful people actually work right in front of them, not stuff that they don't do, right? Not, I've seen systems where they had fiber like training, just like literally what does the 6 and 7 figure earners do over their shoulders. People who are successful, what do they do, to get success, to get sales? So what happens is I can see everything right now because I own all of the products. But should I come in as a Let's Go member only I wouldn't even be able to click on that. I would see that it's happening. Oh, live, traffic and conversions mastermind. Cool. I can see that it's happening when it's happening, or I can see the replay, but it's going to be blurred out for me. And if I try to click on it, I will get the nudge to upgrade to do it. Okay. Let me see if I can find another example. Okay. Obviously, if you click on the products, you don't access it. It'll bring out the products for you to buy. Now, the really cool thing is, say for instance, I wanted to go in and pay for Let's Go only. I come in and maybe I want to get the funnel builder, but when I click on it, it doesn't go to this like for me, right? It goes to, hey, you don't have these products. If I go to buy that product, I'm going to be presented with the other products that I do not own. Okay. So that means that a lot of times when people buy another product, they don't realize that it's other products that they might want, or they might be sold on the entire system and go all in. But this system knows exactly what the person does not have. And I don't really see that many places. I don't really see that in many places at all. It knows what that person doesn't have. Let's say I came in premium, which is our higher, residual product. And that's great if I came in premium, but maybe I need a funnel builder. I realize I need a funnel builder and to market my businesses. Maybe I want to be more on track, right? So even though I have premium, let's say I decided, okay, I need this funnel builder. When I click on the funnel builder, obviously it's going to have me checking out in the funnel builder, but it's going to auto detect that I don't have Let's Go, that I don't have the Financial Literacy Academy, and that therefore will help make you more sales. Okay. If you look at the power of this means that once your customer comes in, they don't really need you. It's good to interact with them and everything, but they don't necessarily need you to help them make their decision. Not only do they have the ability to click around on things that they can't get access to, and it's other things like in our settings. So I have this area here with the multiple income streams where I'm able to literally just update it with all of the most common affiliate products inside of the affiliate marketing MLM industry. So what do I mean? Like autoresponders, tools that I use for my video. I'm able to update that. So when customers, say I have 2 customers come in this week, those 2 customers decide to get 2 products each, I am naturally and effortlessly building income streams because of this system. However, this is a premium product. So if I come in with just Let's Go, I'm not going to be able to update that, right? So on top of that, you got to think about how this can encourage people to upgrade, because the actual people that come in that just get the funnel builder and, they just get the Let's Go and they're not getting premium, they're actually probably losing sales that is streamlined straight to them just by not having a premium. Now, if you don't really want premium, you don't really want premium, but it's actually a really, really good product. It helps a lot of marketers, those who decide to go through it. And it's actually one of the first products that has ever really made a huge change in the way I do business and in my results. I was getting almost no sales at all, and now I get consistent sales. My first time getting my true Facebook sale. Now, I did have a Facebook sale before that, and honestly, I probably got most of my sales prior to that because I knew the person and they had trust in me. They knew me, and so they trusted me enough to buy from me. I knew them from work. I knew them basically from the military, okay? And so those, even though they count as sales, they didn't really count to me as being able to make sales online. So this company here has led me to getting my first YouTube sale, my first Facebook sale. And the crazy thing, it was not the first Facebook and YouTube training I went through. It was actually training that was structured enough and left out the fluff, gave me exactly what I needed to do to get the results. And I literally went back to the last company I was in to see what was the difference. Well, the difference was they weren't trying to BS me to some big giant upsell. Okay. So all of the training that you get inside of premium, you're going to get that, right? If they decide to add another marketing strategy inside of premium, they're not going to raise the price of premium. They're not going to try to charge you extra $250, $500, right? It's just not going to happen. You just pay your monthly subscription. I can say that owning premium and using it has definitely helped me grow as a marketer. All right. So I'm not going to get too much into that. You know where to find a link. It's at the top of the description of this video. I do give bonuses for people who buy products as well as go all in. I do a meeting once a week. Right now it's floating between Thursday and Friday. It depends on most people's availability and my availability, but that'll be a time to help you get things set up quickly. And hopefully you understand a little bit more about the new Home Business Academy 2026 and how it can give you a done for you system. You grab your link and you grab these products so that you can start marketing.